Waiting on the drivers to sync up. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and the final light.
And it's lights out and away we go!
The lights move very, very quickly indeed. Snacks gets away well. Leroy goes a little bit deep. It seems everybody away cleanly so far. We can see a few drivers jostling for position a little bit further back as well. Lord Vader and Dutch Dirt side by side up towards turn 3. Loads of people getting in that slipstream there. Is that little move on the inside from Dutch Dirt? It is. Fantastic driving from him.
Cracking start as well. Assassin is up to P15. He is absolutely mugged a few people. Oh, as I say that, he does a little nibble at the back end. His braking point a little bit. The chunk of wing goes flying, which is not ideal.
We can see as well the tyres. Leroy, a 5-second penalty for a severe collision with Blocky as the safety car is called. Safety car is out on lap 1. So Leroy, a 5-second penalty for the collision and gaining a place. Very, very interesting indeed. There is the predicted pit stop strategy. It is a 2-stop.
It used to be you.
Lots of energy in the opening salvos then, in the first stages of this race. So we see Exotic and Ellis on the medium tyres. A few drivers nearer the back, interestingly enough, starting on hard tyres. A few drivers coming into the pit straight away.
Yep.
Okay, this could get very, very interesting with strategies now.
So Wylap's onto a set of medium tyres. So he was obviously, he's taking a wing change as well. So he obviously picked up a little bit of damage, but taking advantage of what I said before, if you're starting on soft tyres, this is now a medium one stop.
How good are things looking for Exotic right now? Missed out on Q3, but with the opening safety car, is now finding himself up in P5.
P5.
Wow. Okay, things could prove very, very fruitful for him. Now, as ever, a mild bit of caution, obviously, to all the drivers when the safety car chooses to come in. Obviously, as ever, the way it slams the delta on for all the cars involved is probably not done in the best place. So keep your space until that final moment. The man 123 F1, a very warm welcome to you. Whew, gives us a chance just to catch our breath after what was an amazing end to the qualifying session. But what has already been an interesting start to this race. Look at the tyre choices. So many people swapping out to harder compounds. But as we saw, the tyre strategies are very much looking like a 2-stop race. So, very, very intrigued to see how drivers are going to go. The ones at the front surely going to be looking to make these softs last as long as they can. Maybe a soft hard. Maybe they look to burn these softs really early, try and gain a little bit of space and track advantage. Meanwhile, then going back onto mediums, maybe another set of softs at the end if they've got some which, end up with enough tyre life on them. There are so many different strategies that are happening at the minute. We've just got to wait and see. Got to wait and see what's going to happen here.
Let's have a rundown of who's made these stops then. So, Lord Vader has come in. He is on hard tyres. Storm is coming for a set of hards. Wylap, as we said, already covered. He's on mediums. Blocky's coming for a set of hards. Carrot mediums. Leroy mediums. Agent mediums. Assassin mediums. Hanson mediums. Abbott mediums, Moss mediums, and Flecky hard. They are your stoppers so far, and that is from 9th down. Everyone in 8th or higher has not stopped. So Reading currently P8.
Wow, 12 places he's made up.
Mercy's up 8 to P7. Ellis is up 8 to P6. Exotic is up 7 for P5. Mello and Dutch up 4 apiece. They are 4 and 3. And then Callum Ultra obviously has made up that one place, and Snacks is the only one to not gain or lose.
Let's have a look on board with Reading FC, finding himself in the points. Snacks' teammate battling for the Constructors' Championship. He's going to be trying his hardest to hold the drivers behind him at bay, that is for sure. I'm expecting the safety car to come in this lap. We will have to wait and see. Joel asking about joining the league. This is certainly not a closed league, but we hold trials at the end of every season, and every driver is handpicked by myself and my team. And we do a draft as well to find out the teams they'll be in, and as well as the circuits that they'll be driving at as well. So once season 2 has finished, we'll be hosting some open trials. Keep an eye on all the social media. So if you're not following on Twitter, Instagram, in the Discord, the YouTube channel, the Facebook, all of that good stuff, make sure you are. All of the links can be found in the About Me section on my Twitch profile.
Safety car coming in then.
Safety car.
This is where the guys want to be putting the heat in. Make sure those tyres are nice and warm, especially those guys that are going to be on those medium and hard tyres.
I'm intrigued to see where Snacks chooses to pull the pin here. Obviously, no overtaking until the safety car line, but with it being such a big straight, you don't really want to leave it sort of, well, you want to leave it late. You don't really want to be
you want to leave it right to the last minute.
Yeah,
the earlier you go, the more you open yourself up to getting mugged.
I think
Snacks has gone.
He is gone. He's gone a lot earlier than I actually thought he would.
Yeah, Ultra's gone with him though. They've put a gap to Dutch.
Oh! Dutch Dirt, a little bit of a spin. You could see him as we looked in the rear view camera of Snacks' car. We could see him lighting up those rear tyres. Obviously needs a little bit more heat in them. You can see him weaving. But got a little bit racy, losing the rear end of the car out of
I think that's
turn
a bit of
1.
desync. I think that's a bit of desync. I don't think that's him weaving around. And I think it's a bit of desync because he's got the audio bug as well. That has revving the life out of stuff. Goodness me. Snacks and Callum Ultra already starting to build a little bit of a gap. Mellow Cover then finds himself up in P3. Obviously the Alfa Romeo team doing very well in the Constructors' Championship. So he'll be looking to bring home some points. His teammate Ylap NL currently down in P11. We have a virtual safety car. Fresh Asian with a collision penalty. Obviously not recognising the safety car. The virtual safety car got deployed. So it seems like a little bump, or obviously someone having a bit of a collision somewhere. As Darkness123 joins us in the chat and hosts a very, very good evening to you, my friend. So the VSE being live. Now the worst thing you could do under VSE is speed. Right at the moment it is ending. The drive-through penalty is an absolute killer. VSE is ended. We are back to racing positions as Vader makes a move down into turn 1 on Mertzy 6.5. Gets it done up into P7. Great move from Vader there. It's looking very close. All the way from P8, well, from P7 I should say, Vader, all the way through down to P13. All cars covered by less than a second. Leroy getting the move done on Storm Twister. Ylap as well, needs to be patient.
But he's looking
All
pretty
aboard the
racy on
Vader train at
mediums.
the moment.
Oh, isn't it
Goes
just?
all the way down to P13, yeah.
Oh, what's Wylap doing? Oh, he makes a move on the inside. Those medium tyres
Very
giving
brave
him a
to have a go
lot
there.
more grip.
Yeah, very brave to go there though. That's a bait
Oh,
corner as is. Very,
Oh!
very risky to send one up the inside.
Needs to be so patient. Sector 2 here in Baku. Oh, he clips the wall. He clipped the wall at the castle. Not sure if that's done any damage. We'll have a look as he comes through here. It doesn't look it to the eye. Maybe it was just the tyres.
Seems to be alright.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness!
he hit one there though.
Definitely hit the wall there. That's going to cause him to stop. And all of a sudden, this race starting to fall away from Wylap NL. Oh my goodness me, he is going to be battling an unbelievable amount of understeer. Toad Carrot in that Ferrari, making a move past him into the slalom. Callum Ultra now sets the fastest lap. Wow, it is all going wrong for Wylap NL at the moment. What can he do?
Mello's come into pit. He's misjudged the braking for the pit lane. He's lost his left front on the wall.
Safety car is out again. Oh my goodness me.
And I say, well, that was inevitable because that is a pit lane blocking incident. So these guys have lucked out here. You've got the likes of Blocky, Wylap, Leroy, Hansen and Moss. They've all pitted as that safety car was called. So they, with the Delta being on, they might even get the jump on the guys if they choose to pit at the end of this lap. But this is carnage already. We called it Wacky Baku.
Wow.
The start of the race.
Toad Carrot's got some damage as well. My goodness me. Mellow cover. The first time into Q3 and running very, very high on the grid makes what is such a simple mistake to make, but he will not be the last person.
I think we've all been there
to make a mistake.
I think the first time we all raced Baku. Yeah, I think we've all been there at some stage of our virtual F1 careers. I think.
My goodness,
Hansen gets a drive through.
So
he's pushed the Delta a little bit much and hasn't got it slowed down.
Wow. What a start. What a start. So we're waiting for the leader to catch up with the safety car on board with the helicopter car, looking brilliant as they come down.
What
Snacks
makes this dangerous
pitting.
though for this? What makes it dangerous for this top 5 though? This is the window where the hard tyres can go to the end.
Well,
so there's a lot of guys behind them that are either on hards already or have gone on to hards.
Snacks goes mediums,
so
as does Ultra.
They've got a decision to make. I'm not sure these mediums are going to make it. So knowing they've got to assume that everybody behind or everybody that is on currently a hard tyre can go to the end. You've got to assume that these guys have got to really push a medium soft or a medium now. So it's going to make life very, very interesting. The mediums, they might, you know what, with a couple of safety cars help. So the softs,
it's true.
Softs will help for the safety car to push to lap 7. We're thinking probably the safety car probably for lap 10 by the time we get underway.
Probably, yeah. They've just about kind of caught up with it. Kind of 7, 8. Might come in on lap 9, but yeah, maybe.
It's going to be marginal, isn't it? You've got to assume that mediums won't make it.
I mean, it would take a special bit of driving, and in all fairness, they would be very, very uncompetitive should they choose to. However, what they can do, and I think this would be what I'd be doing if I was on this 2-stop strategy. I'd be looking to really, really use these medium tyres and just go all out on them, burn them to shreds, because then you have the option, depending on your tyre life, whether you can afford to go on softs at the end,
softs or mediums.
So you have the opportunity to play with the strategy a little bit, depending on how long these medium tyres last in this second stint. So We'll see. This safety car will definitely help a little bit. Mertzy retires. Mertzy?
Where is he?
Oh no! It's carnage!
Oh, there's a.
Oh my goodness me! Caution, sector 2! Oh my goodness me! What is happening? All drivers, slow down, please! Oh my goodness me! A huge collision has happened right on the apex of the corner. A load of penalties now being dished out. Not sure what has happened there. A disconnected controller. Oh my goodness me. What? I've never seen anything like it in all my life.
That's crazy, isn't it?
That's going to extend this safety car period.
Yeah.
Unbelievably
100%.
so. But MK2 Ellis finds himself leading the race after not getting out of Q1, if I remember rightly.
He does, and I hate to keep sort of bringing it up, but Storm Twister is sitting in P3. The man who said that he had no chance in this race, he is on hard tyres with safety car assistance, and he's in P3. He's the first man on the road in hard tyres.
He's got the opportunity. He's got
for some
the
good
opportunity. Big Gibby Gibson loving the carnage. Well, I mean, it has spawned from a really unfortunate error. It seems that a lot of guys have come in, but Ylap NL, Blocky, Mertzy and Mellow Cover all out of this race at the minute, and we're on lap 8 at the moment. I mean, wow. I mean, I don't know what to say. I genuinely do not know what to say.
And look at the order as well. Callum Ultra is in P2. Snacks is down in P6. So I think Snacks has had another stop. I think we saw a wing change as well.
Yes.
Which would explain why he's lost it down there. So it's kind of sort of it's changed at the front. This is all mixed up. This is a completely mixed bag. And I have no idea how this is going to end. Like, can Storm and Flecky on their hard tyres, can they make it to the end? What are these medium boys around them, like Ellis and Ultra and Carrot, going to do? Snacks on his set of mediums, like Dutch and Exotic are the first people on new sets hard. This
safety car in this lap. Safety car is in. MK2 Ellis on 7 lap old mediums becomes the safety car. Now, I'm not sure how much experience Ellis has at safety car restarts from the front, but he's going to be he is now the new safety car. But on those medium tyres, he can at least go a little bit longer into the race. It looks like he's gone for it. He has indeed. Callum Ultra in P2.
Yeah, it's brave to go that early. He just saw Callum Ultra take an extra weave, and Ellis thought, you know what, this is my chance, and went. It's a very, very smart play from him.
This is strong.
Seeing how on the last restart, Ultra was right on Snacks. He did not get mugged at all. So Ellis has played a very, very fine move there.
My goodness me, but this is looking good for both Mercedes cars. You got Callum Ultra on 1 lap old mediums with Storm Twister on 6 lap old hards. Arguably, both at a push could go all the way to the end. So this could be a big point tool for the Mercedes duo. Meanwhile, Toad Carrot as well on 6 lap old mediums finds himself in P4. Snacks, a pole sitter, now up to P5. He'll be looking to make some moves on some of the cars ahead, especially whilst they're bunched up like they are. Oh, is that Toad Carrot hits the wall? Toad Carrot hits the wall on the exit of the castle. Snacks now gets past, and Toad Carrot now has some front wing damage. Oh, Snacks! Oh my god! How the hell did he save that?
How did he catch that?
Toad Carrot trying.
How did he catch it?
Oh my goodness gracious me!
I bet in his living room he was all crossed up using that wheel. Oh my god, that was an unbelievable save.
How on earth has he managed?
How did he keep it out of the wall?
I just don't know. And then you had Toad Carrot behind him, just have to go down the inside where he was struggling for that front end grip. Oh my goodness me. Okay. And look at this back here though. It is an absolute procession at the minute. You got Lord Vader in and amongst a load of drivers on hard tyres, but he's there with the mediums. He'll be going to be wanting to make up a few places as well. Flecky in P6, Dutch Dirt P7, Exotic looking pretty good in P8, but got to be so careful here. Through this second sector, it is nigh on impossible to mount a safe overtake unless the driver in front makes a pretty serious mistake during their lap. But it is an absolute procession of cars. Hopefully we can have a few laps where the drivers start to pull away from each other a little bit and a few gaps start to form and the race strategies start to play out. These first 10 laps have been massively hit with 2 safety cars and a virtual safety car as well. BLT Leroy running P10. 3-lap old cars. Should be able to go.
He did not need that. Smacks his opportunity.
He's going down.
Last corner.
Wing damage as well. Front right. Yep. Let's see how he goes on these hard tyres.
Away, Callum Ultra has got a nice little gap. He's got past MK2 Ellis. He's now 2.5 down the road.
Really tough for Storm Twister through the little quick left-right slalom at the end of the lap. Callum Ultra fastest lap of the race. A 43.9.
One saving grace for him at the moment. He's not an awful long way away from the medium window. So if he can then tough out, depending on how bad that wind damage is, if it is bad enough to box, all he's got to do is tough it out for 2 or 3 laps, and then I think he'll be on brand new mediums to the end territory.
I think you're right. If you can maybe come in on a lap 13 out on 14, I think you could push those some medium tyres all the way to the end. It won't be easy, but considering that they'd be a brand new set, I think it's more than possible. Baku hasn't let us down.
As well. He's about 3 seconds in front of a train headed by Flecky. So it's a train from 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. So he does have a train of about 14 cars behind him that are going to be scrapping around and taking time off each other. So him and Carrot might actually be able to put up with the wing damage that they've given themselves.
Oh, Toad Carrot
in the wall at the castle.
Toad Carrot at the castle. Drivers, be careful. Castle section has another victim. Virtual safety car now deployed. This castle section is proving to be the foe for many drivers.
We identified it as being probably being the problem, the make or break of a lot of this race, but that's unfortunate for Carrot. He was actually looking in a really good position. I know he had a little bit of a wing missing, but he was still looking in a strong spot in P5.
Storm Twister has had a fight with the wall and lost. He has no front wing whatsoever.
Well, I think he caught the back end of Carrot's car.
Reading a drive-through penalty, speeding under the virtual safety car. He's got to be careful coming into the pit lane entry here as Storm negotiates it sensibly. Meanwhile, looks like Leroy and Moss having a good fight. Leroy around the outside. Moss is on newer and faster tyres. He's got to exercise some patience here.
So we've got information. So Carrot in saying it was Storm who hit the wall.
Right.
Going into the castle, because I thought he was in front of Carrot. So
I thought so as well.
Storm Twister's missing wing. So Storm has lost his wing in the castle, and obviously Carrot has had no time to react and can't keep it out the back of Storm.
Damn. You've got to be so careful when following cars through that castle section. Always assume the worst. But it is very
unfortunate from Carrot. No, there's not a lot you can do in that situation.
He's adding a lot of spice, isn't it?
I don't think anybody would have sort of saved that. But
love to see it.
It's unfortunate, because I say they were looking in good spots, those two.
Absolutely. Tans joins us as well, the lucky recipient of a gifted sub yesterday. Good to see you in here as well. Wow, so VSC is ended. We are back to full racing. Moss surely just needs to be patient here. Be careful with his braking. But with a good exit out of the final corner, save up his ERS, he should be able to make a move on Leroy. Maybe even Dutch Dirt. I'm not sure if Dutch Dirt is nursing a bit of damage, but he seemed quite slow out of that final corner.
Callum Ultra in the meantime is pulling away with this one. He's about 7 seconds down the road. Snacks has just made a move on MK2 Ellis, so Snacks will now look to get after Callum Ultra. Vader is past Exotic for P4 as well.
Oh no, Moss is round. Moss is round. I think a hit from Leroy has sent him round down into turn 1. That may be something we see later on for review. Moss finds himself back into P12 now. Storm Twister comes out P13. Still got the opportunity to get some points, but needs a few things to go his way. Let's have a look at Abbott Gaming then. He's currently in the points in P9, very close to Fresh Agent in front of him. There's a huge train of cars starting from Exotic in 4th all the way through to kind of Vader and Assassin in P10, 11. So these guys needing to branch out a little bit, but it seems the Alpha Tauri of Vader really struggling. Is this Vader or Assassin? It is. Vader has a huge amount of wing damage, is going down the grid. He's going to need to box, arguably stick on some hard tyres and go all the way to the end. That is a severely damaged front wing. Gonna really struggle there. Oh, and he hits the wall. That could have ended in a nasty DNF. My goodness me, who are we supporting? I am not supporting anyone in particular, Tans. It is my league. I show no favoritism to any driver. Quite a few cars in. It seems both McLarens in the pit. So Fresh Agent's going to be waiting.
Yeah, double stacking and down at the McLaren boys.
Wow. Strategy starting to play out a little bit. I think Vader waiting to be it. There he goes off down the pit lane. Leroy in the pits as well. He comes out on brand new medium. Should be able to make them go all the way to the end of the race as well.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see where we go with tyres. We think Callum Ultra and Snacks might have to stop again.
Think so.
MK2 Ellis definitely will. He's gone 13 laps on those mediums. He hasn't changed them since the start of the race.
No.
Flecky is on 12 lap old hard tyres. He might struggle to get those to the end. Dutch is probably the first one who we know for sure.
Yeah.
He's P5 on a set of hard tyres.
I think out of those front runners, Dutch Dirt is probably the only guy that I think could be on those hard tyres until the very end of this race. Flecky, I mean, stranger things have happened, but
Flecky's good at making tyres last, but even I'll be impressed if he brings those highest tyres home. He won't have any sort of pace at the end, I wouldn't imagine, even if he did.
He likes to do things different. As UK Assassin has a huge amount of front wing damage as well. Storm Twister got to be careful here because he's gonna close in on him. Assassin very sensibly lets him out of the way. Oh no! Oh, Assassin! Oh, we were on board. He was trying to stick to the left of their circuit. Didn't factor in the huge understeer he's going to get with that wing damage, and puts his left tyre in the wall. He is out. Safety car deployed.
Now, if
This
I'm
has
Callum
got it
Ultra
all.
and Snacks,
Now's the time.
Callum Ultra and Snacks, I'm using that second set of medium tyres right now.
Got to be the time that these guys come in. Let's have a look and see what they're doing. They're coming around the back end of the circuit. Obviously, everybody is on the safety car Delta as well. So
I think this is a no-brainer for Callum Ultra. Snacks.
how about Flecky as well?
Yeah,
Flecky
this is
and
gonna put him
Dutchster
right
as
into
well,
play.
maybe.
And MK2 Ellis as
Yeah.
well. Both Racing Point boys. And there's a decent gap between them as well.
Whoa.
In terms of they could avoid all the double stack time loss here.
Now, if you're Ellis right now, are you going on to soft or hard tyres?
It'll be hard, isn't it? I don't
Yes.
think softs are going to make it.
That's a
Softs are
hard
very,
choice.
very, you've got to be super careful with them. I mean, they've got the extra pace, so you can afford to be a little bit more careful with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would not want to be making that decision.
Ultra comes in. Snacks is coming down at the back straight. Callum Ultra might get out. Like, more than comfortably. Yeah, Snacks just comes in.
The only threat to him was whether
Goes
Snacks...
mediums.
If Snacks
Chose to
didn't
carry
pit,
on.
Yeah, if Snacks carried on...
Oh, no, it's
Callum
slow.
Ultra would have been
And it's a
behind him,
wing
but
change for Snacks.
It is, yeah, so he's obviously nicked something a little bit. We saw Callum Ultra pulling away, so there might have been a little bit obvious. So Ellis pits as well, so does Flecky.
Ellis goes
Ellis
soft.
going for the soft.
Oh,
I
yes.
like that call.
Yes.
I like that call.
Well, a few laps under safety car, maybe that's going to be the play. Wow, Dutch Dirt goes softs as well. Flecky goes mediums.
Yeah.
Okay, these final 10 laps
are going to be incredible. Do not go anywhere.
This is
You haven't
been
been scared off by all the
unreal.
carbon fibre flying right now. Do not go anywhere for these last few laps. This is going to be tasty. You've got Storm P6, you've got Moss P7, Vader 8, Leroy 9. Exotic, we haven't even barely seen Exotic this race.
Wow.
He's in P11 on brand new softs. Abbott Gaming's on brand new softs. Agent 12, Hanson 13 on brand new softs. Reading 14 brand new softs.
This is
It's a
just
10-lap shootout. Everyone's on new tyres.
I mean, every single time there has been a safety car or someone has, had an accident or a time penalty or the need to pit because of it, something else has happened to allow them to effectively get back in the race, to kind of get back in and into the mix. But Ellis and Dutchster on soft tyres, I am intrigued. Can Ultra and Snacks on those medium tyres keep it quick enough? We both know they are very, very quick drivers.
Vader nearly took a chunk of his AlphaTauri out in the castle.
Oh, really?
Trying to get back to this safety car train. Like, there's no point pushing it all. You're going to catch it eventually.
And if anything, the slower that you are and the more you look after your tyres, the longer they're going to last for the end of the race. So you're helping yourself out.
This is it.
You've got to wait. You've just got to bide your time. We got Reading as well, P14 new tyres.
Yeah, they're not known for half committing to stuff, the Germans. So
that is true.
Probably shouldn't be too much of a surprise him pelting around like his life depends on it.
MK2 Ellis comes into the chat. He has orange wing damage.
Obviously chose not to fix it.
Chose to not fix his wing. Now that, either that's gutsy or going to prove to be...
I mean, it's strange because it looks like he has had a new wing on my screen. He's got both end plates. He's got both most of the structure intact.
It doesn't look like it's...
Strange.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any issues with his wing at all. Or is he playing mind games? Do you reckon he's throwing out some mind games out there? I wonder.
What a haul of points this would be for the Racing Point boys, though, if it ended like this.
This would be mega. Sitting at the bottom at the minute, but only by, what I think one more point than their competitors brings them up to, I think, 7th. So,
yeah.
If this was the way that the race finished, they'd be sitting pretty comfortable, I think, middle of the table, maybe even a little bit higher. This is why we backed them. We backed the Racing Point team because they got two drivers that we know can consistently finish in the points, whereas other teams, we got people at both ends of the spectrum. So it's those few points that some of these guys can achieve. The constructors can be a very good battle.
Just had a quick look. We've got no penalties to apply after.
No.
This is a straight fight.
This is it.
It's an absolute straight fight throughout the field. Yep.
Straight fight. Gypsy rules.
I think I know the answer. But if you had to pick one right now, who are you picking?
Oh my goodness me. I'm putting.
You're picking option E, like AJ. Don't be stupid.
I mean,
I think for an answer.
The way this race has gone, I might as well back Agent in 12th, because who knows what's going to happen. But I think sensible guess. I think if Snacks can stay close over the next few laps until the DRS gets reactivated, I think Snacks with the DRS can be consistent enough to not only get past Ultra, but maybe pull enough of a gap out to take the win. But it's all on Ultra. He now becomes the safety car. He goes right when Snacks sort of had a little lunge. So this could get interesting. Race is back underway then, Foxes. Callum Ultra
past Ellis as well.
Is he? He's made the move very early. Oh, he's coming back at him.
Yeah, Ellis is back past him.
What a move that is. Wow. Lord Vader making moves as well.
He gets under threat from Ellis's teammate. Flecky has a look.
Oh, thinks better of it. Thinks better of it.
Here.
See, this is the thing. I think you've got to bide your time a little bit. Stay close and wait for the DRS to reactivate. I think that's going to be your best opportunity. Let these new tyres bed in a little bit, get them up to temperature, and then you're going to have the opportunity to mount some overtake. So, look, we'll wait and see. Callum Ultra, 0.4 of a second as Reading gets overtaken by Abbott Gaming. So far, out of this race, we have UK Assassin, Toad Carrot, Blocky, Wineapp NL, Mertzi, and Mellow Cover, all retiring from this race. Hansen retires. He DNS. We've got a yellow flag in Sector 2. Storm Twister gets a penalty, no doubt. Sort of going into the wreckage of Hansen. Probably Castle claiming another victim. Reading has a huge amount of damage as well, as Ultra sets a fastest lap of the race. Doesn't look like the safety car is needed.
This might be a little bit of team play here from the McLaren's. Exotic on faster tyres. Agent has let him go.
He's back past him to allow him a little bit of a go.
I would suspect, just going back to Hansen, it wasn't in the castle, it's the fast double apex left that you get just before that kind of blind drop down left-hander.
Okay.
So whether Hansen's gone into the wall, and I say like Storm, as you say, he might have caught the carcass of Hansen on the rebound.
Yeah. Oh, Storm hit the wall and it sent him across the circuit. And Hansen collided. Hansen couldn't stop the car or get out of the way in time.
That's so unfortunate.
This is
they're the ones you hate as well, because they're the ones that you can do absolutely nothing about.
Oh! Did Snacks just tap the wall? I'm not sure if he did. It looked like it. His wing looks okay, but for a brief second it looked like he tapped the wall.
Wing looks intact. Yeah, got away with that one.
Gap starting to form though between the top two, and Ellis and Dutch on those softs in third and fourth. Dutch surely going to be looking for an opportunity, especially with DRS set to be reactivated, I think, on this lap. Let's ride on board with Dutch. Let's see if we can get close. Use some ERS. Maybe a bit of rich fuel.
An awful lot of DRS. He does not want to drop too far off of Ultra here.
Snack sets the fastest lap. Looks like one more lap to go before DRS gets enabled. There we go then. Race control enables DRS on this lap. Flecky looking pretty good in P5, but Vader is not far behind him. We said at the start of this race that Vader was not one to be discounted. Put in a brilliant performance last season. Oh, I think he hits him. He gets really deep on the brake, does Vader, and gives Flecky a little nudge. I think both cars have managed to get away with it. My goodness me, this is all happening. DRS Tan is drag reduction system. So built into the rear wing of the car is a flap that opens if you are within 1 second of the car in front of you at the detection point. There is a part of the circuit in which you can open that rear wing, and as it is in the name, it reduces drag and allows you to go about 10 kilometers quicker than the car in front. So it's helped promote some overtaking. And Snacks here, as you can see, is less than a second behind Ultra. They've gone past the detection point. So they'll be now coming up to the line, which you'll see on the circuit, which is the activation point. There it is. You can see it there. You see the rear wing now open up. You can see him getting closer and closer, but it's not going to be enough to mount an overtake into turn 1 on lap 21 of this Baku Grand Prix.
Dutch having a look at Ellis as well. He's not quite close enough. He might get the run.
Oh, I think he's got the run here. Oh, he gets the run. He gets a little bit deep, but there's obviously DRS here as well, which Ellis now gets.
Yep.
Has he got enough in the tank? Oh, it's going to be tough.
But Ellis has chosen the outside.
Oh, can he get it done? Oh,
yeah, a lot of space.
So close.
Racing from those two.
So close. Really good stuff from then. Really good points haul on the cards then for the two Racing Point drivers. Let's see what's happening a bit further back.
Yeah, nice little battle here between the two McLarens and Leroy. He needs, again, on a little 2-on-1 fight. His teammate Abbott is not too far behind in P11. Well, he is in terms of time. Position, no, but time, yes. He could do with Abbott being right on the back of Fresh Agent here to make it a 2-on-2 fight. A Renault McLaren battle. How many years has that been in the constructors recently? But
that is true. We got Leroy basically in the middle of a McLaren sandwich. Not the worst place to be. Exotic on those softs though. They are newer as well, so no doubt we'll start pulling away from Leroy a little bit. It is up to Agent to see if he can get in that DRS. I think he will. Although he's on 2 lap older tyres, he's going to get the opportunity here. Let's see if he can mount an overtake. Wow, the speed that he's got. Oh no! Fresh Agent! Oh, slams into the wall. The car is still going. Wow. Huge amount of understeer.
Ellis having a look at Dutch around the outside of turn 1. That was brave. A lot of trust in Dutch to not overshoot that corner. This battle's going to go all the way down to turn 3. Ellis is going to have the DRS again. Is he close enough? Looks a little bit further back than he was last lap, so he might not get a look. Dutch doesn't even take a defensive line. He's confident. And Ellis isn't in close enough. He smacks in behind for another lap. Vader's past Flecky. Flecky a little bit hot. There's a little nibble at the back of Vader.
This is.
They both come out of that.
Well, Vader's obviously managed to get past at some point, no doubt, into turn 1. So Vader just needs to. Or was it turn 3? Well.
Yeah, into turn 3. It's just happened. Yeah.
Okay, just needs to bide his time.
Ooh, a little hit with the wall.
I thought I heard that.
That's the wall he hit last season. Will not want to be in that anytime soon.
And now Exotic on those softs is starting to barrel down on some of these guys. Moss is not far behind. He's on older medium tyres,
with him
but
on the mediums. Yep.
Exotic's pulling him along basically. Wow. Okay, with 4 laps to go, Foxes. This is going to be a very exciting... Oh, Flecky goes really deep into the corner. I think that's going to allow Exotic the opportunity. They're side by side. Oh, he gets past.
On Ultra, he's out of ERS though.
Oh, can Snacks do it for the lead?
Outside and
he gets it done. He gets it done. The DRS does it, but Ultra's going to get it on the run up to turn 3. We'll stay on board with Snacks. No doubt he's using every bit of ERS he's got.
See that ERS light blinking away.
Oh, he defends. He defends the inside. I think he runs out of room. Great driving.
To the right there, but it's fine. He left the car's width on the right hand side. You're allowed to do that.
That's great stuff from Snacks. Really solid defending. But is it only a matter of time? Are these two going to be chopping and changing in that DRS straight until the final lap? It looks like that way. Vader now gets past Ellis, but Exotic is right there in the mix. This could end in tears. This is so close between these 4 or 5 drivers right in the mix here.
Exotic needs to be careful. We've seen he's had issues with multiple cars around him before. He's wiggling all over the place. He cannot afford to make Flecky make a mistake.
Well, this is it. He just needs to be patient. He knows he's got very good grip on these soft tyres. They're going to go to the end. He knows he's going to get a great exit out of this final corner. It's all about just saving your ERS, using the life you've got in your tyres, and save your ERS for right here. We go again down this back straight. Let's see what's happening here. Can Moss potentially mount a charge on... oh, there's some front wing that is flying off from one of the cars in front. Is Moss going to get a go on Flecky? Side by side. He's got the inside line. Flecky will look to hang it around the outside. It's so close. Wow, Flecky around the outside. That is phenomenal. Moss has got to yield. Wow. Expect nothing but brilliance between Moss and Flecky. All season long, season 1 and the start of season 2, they have driven phenomenally when side by side. It is very special to watch.
I think Callum Ultra's going to need new retinas after this. Snacks' harvesting light has not stopped flashing for the last lap and a half. I think he's been on 0 for the last couple of laps. He's got some now though.
So close. This is
crucially,
so
look, the gap's just gone above the 1. Callum Ultra cannot afford to lose that DRS.
Both of them now. You can see the lights. They're harvesting battery. I don't know what, but Snacks is out of DRS. He's out of DRS range. Oh my god. Sorry, I didn't even realise. Wow, I was so busy concentrating on everything. Oh my days. Wow, Snacks.
Yeah, he's found enough time through sector 2 and he's just managed to sneak out of the DRS detection.
Well, back to the old DRS train. MK2 Ellis and Flecky. Both the Racing Point drivers are probably the two that have the potential to make up a few spots here. We're on the penultimate lap of this Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Can Snacks 22 hold on and take a win? Oh, MK2 Ellis had a look but ran out of room on the racetrack. Oh, Flecky gives Exotic a bit of a nudge. I think Exotic has some damage. He does. Front left end plate for Exotic is missing. Oh, can Flecky make a move around the outside? Exotic's going to have criminal understeer. Oh, Flecky needs to be really patient here.
Ellis is coming back to Vader as well. Got the tyre advantage over Vader as Ellis.
A few lockups from Ellis.
As you say, the fight. This is where the fight is. Exotic, Flecky, Moss.
Unbelievable. Snacks maintaining that gap at the top of the leaderboard. Oh, throwing it through the castle section is Ellis. Flecky is right on Exotic's tail. Now, with the understeer Exotic is going to have, with that damaged front wing, he's going to be very slow out of the final corner. Flecky needs to be patient here. Be very careful.
Soft tyres, they're hitting the point where they're just starting to lose a little bit of grip around the 8-9 lap mark. And he hold on, he's got 1 lap.
Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. What a race this has been from start to finish. Let's not forget Moss is not far behind as well. He's going to be caught up in this DRS train.
Honestly, from this position, Exotic might lose 2 places here.
Oh no, Flecky's on 0. He's not got enough. Oh, has he? Has he got enough? He goes. Oh!
The difference! That was never going to work.
Exotic return. What on earth is? Not quite sure what Exotic was trying there. I don't think he realised Flecky was so close alongside him. But Exotic Planes crashes out.
Exotic went wide left to defend, which left a gap in the middle. Moss had decided to split the difference, and then Exotic came back across. Oh my word.
Wow, we said that he stood to lose 2 positions on that lap. That was wow. We're on the final lap here, Foxes. Let's go back on board with the leader then, Snacks 22 then, coming around the final corner with the helicopter cam. It has been an unbelievable qualifying race, you name it. It has been sensational. Snacks 22 is going to win the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, crosses the line. Callum Ultra in second, and Lord Vader in the Alpha Tauri is going to claim his first podium of the season. Leroy retires. What has happened there as well?
From P9, so Leroy's hit the castle.
Leroy's hit the castle on the final lap. Ellis crosses the line, P4. Dutch Dirt for P5. Flecky close behind in P6.
But with Leroy DNFing, Storm's going to get a point.
Storm, is he though? Is he going to get a point? He's got. Oh my goodness, he's going so slowly. He's got huge wing damage.
Any rear end grip.
Has he got a puncture? He's got a puncture.
He's got a puncture.
Right rear he's got a puncture.
All he's got to do is make
he's just got to cross the line. He's got to cross the line for a point. Oh my goodness me. All he's got to do is keep it out of the wall, and he should come home with a point.
Yeah, he's literally under no time pressure. Redding's
There's
already
no
crossed the
pressure.
line. Further lap down. He's literally, you can crawl at 2 miles an hour, Stormy, and you're going to make it.
Oh my god! He's playing with fire here. Oh my goodness me. We've got this slalom section. I think all of us want Storm to get through. Oh my god. Oh no! 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 He crashes! No! Oh my god! Oh!
You guys can't see, well, you guys can see Blue's reaction. I am mirroring his pose right now. We both got our hands on our heads. What on earth have we just witnessed?
I'm speechless.
I mean, he's still got a point, but my word.
He gets the... Oh my goodness me. Storm gets the point, but Snacks 22 takes the win and pole position and a fastest lap as well. Completes the trio. Callum Ultra P2, Vader takes his first podium of the season with P3. Ellis, Dutchter, Flecky, Moss, Agent, Abbott Gaming and Storm Twister complete the points scoring positions. Wow.